The bleachers are packed. The energy in the air is palpable, a living, breathing entity that seems to lift everyone up. The excitement is contagious, spreading like wildfire through the crowd. The roar of the crowd is deafening. It's a symphony of voices, each one adding to the crescendo of noise that fills the arena. The cheers, the claps, the shouts, they all blend together into a single, overwhelming sound. But all I feel is this hollow ache in my chest. It's like a void that nothing can fill, a constant reminder of what's missing. The louder the crowd gets, the more pronounced the emptiness inside me becomes. Everywhere I look, I see him, Tanner, his laugh, his energy. It's like he's still here, a ghost that haunts every corner of this place. His presence was so strong, so vibrant, that it's impossible to forget. His unwavering support. He'd be right here beside me, cheering the loudest. He was always the heart of the team, the one who could lift everyone's spirits with just a few words or a simple gesture. His eyes would be glued to the game, analyzing every play. He had this incredible ability to see things that no one else could, to understand the game on a level that was almost uncanny. He would have known exactly what to say to fire up the team. His words were like fuel, igniting a fire in everyone who heard them. He had this gift, this way of making you believe that anything was possible. Now there's just this empty space, a void that no one else can fill. It's a stark reminder of his absence, a painful contrast to the vibrant life he once brought to this place. And the guilt, it's a constant weight. It's like a shadow that follows me everywhere, a reminder of all the things I should have done, all the words I should have said but never did. A heavy reminder of everything I should have done, everything I should have said. It's a burden that never seems to lighten no matter how much time passes. I miss you, man, more than words can say. It's a pain that never goes away, a longing that never fades. You were more than a friend, you were a brother. And this place, these games, they'll never be the same without you. The squeak of sneakers on the polished floor, the thud of the basketball, the crowd on its feet chanting his name, Tanner, Tanner, Tanner! It was the regional finals. The tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. But Tanner, he thrived under pressure. He was a force of nature that night. He weaved through defenders like they were standing still. His passes were laser-focused, finding their mark every time. And when he shot, it was like watching poetry in motion. Swish, nothing but net. We won that game by a landslide, and it was all thanks to him. That night, Tanner wasn't just a player. He was a legend. But high school hallways can be cruel. Tanner's light, his brilliance, it cast long shadows, shadows that some people couldn't handle. The whispers started subtly, snide remarks disguised as jokes. Then the rumors spread like wildfire. Ugly, vicious lies designed to hurt, to isolate. I saw how it affected him, the forced smile that didn't reach his eyes, the way he'd shrink back in the hallways. I knew what they were saying wasn't true, but I stayed silent, too afraid to speak up, too worried about what people would think of me. Now the silence screams in my ears, a constant reminder of my cowardice. Sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat. The dream always starts the same. I'm back in the hallway. The taunts are echoing around me, but this time I'm different. I'm not afraid. I stand tall, my voice strong and clear. Leave him alone, I say. You're wrong, he's amazing, and in that dream, my words have power. The bullies back down, their faces contorted in confusion and shame. Tanner smiles at me, a genuine smile filled with relief and gratitude. Then, I wake up, and the reality of my inaction crashes down on me. The dream, it's a painful reminder of what I should have done, what I could have changed. The bus rumbles along the highway, filled with the sounds of laughter and excited chatter. We're on our way to the state championships, a dream we all shared, a goal we worked so hard to achieve, but the victory feels hollow. There's a gaping hole in our celebration, an empty seat on the bus. Tanner should be here. He should be experiencing this with us. I look at my teammates, their faces flushed with excitement, and for a moment I see a flicker of sadness in their eyes. A shared understanding that something, someone is missing. Section 6. Seeds of Change, Blossoms of Hope. The school hallways feel different now. There's a palpable shift in the air, a transformation that goes beyond the surface. The once cold and indifferent walls now seem to echo with laughter and conversations filled with warmth and understanding. A little less hostile, a little more accepting. The posters on the walls, once generic and uninspiring, now carry messages of inclusivity and hope. Smiles are more frequent, and the tension that used to hang in the air has dissipated, replaced by a sense of belonging. There's a new energy, a sense of purpose. Students are no longer just passing through the hallways, they are engaging, collaborating, and creating. The atmosphere is charged with a collective drive to make a difference, to be part of something bigger than themselves. A group of students, their voices strong and passionate, are setting up a table. They are preparing for an event that symbolizes their commitment to change. The table is adorned with colorful materials, each item representing a piece of their shared vision. A rainbow flag hangs proudly behind them, the Gay Straight Alliance. This flag is more than just a symbol, it is a beacon of hope and acceptance. It stands as a testament to the progress that has been made, and the journey that still lies ahead. It's a small step, but it's a step in the right direction. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger movement. These students are paving the way for a future where everyone feels seen and valued, a testament to the power of speaking up, of standing up for what's right. In meetings and gatherings, voices that were once silent are now heard. Students are finding the courage to express their beliefs, to advocate for themselves and others. I see students signing up, their faces filled with a quiet determination. Each signature on the sign-up sheet is a promise, a commitment to be part of the change. These students are not just participants, they are leaders in their own right. Tanner might not be here to see it, but his absence is felt in every act of courage, every voice raised against injustice. His legacy lives on in the determination of these students, in their unwavering resolve to stand united against any form of discrimination. This is the true essence of the seeds of change blossoming into a future filled with hope. Section 7. Echoes of Tanner, Lessons Learned. I walk down the familiar street, each step heavy with memory. The park where we used to shoot hoops. The ice cream shop where we'd spend hours talking about everything and nothing. Every corner holds a memory of him. His laughter still echoes in my ears. His kindness, his unwavering spirit, it continues to inspire me. Tanner's absence has been a harsh lesson. A lesson in courage, in compassion, in the importance of standing up for what's right, even when it's hard. Section 8. Small Acts, Big Meanings. Life is a series of small moments, fleeting interactions, seemingly insignificant choices, but sometimes these small moments can have the biggest impact. A kind word, a helping hand, a moment of courage when it matters most. I can't change the past. I can't bring Tanner back, but I can honor his memory by living a life filled with purpose, by choosing kindness over indifference, by speaking up for those who need a voice. Section 9. Chrysanthemums for Tanner. The cemetery is quiet, the air thick with the scent of freshly turned earth. The silence is almost palpable, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze. It's a place of reflection, a sanctuary for those who come to remember and honor their loved ones. I stand before his headstone, a bouquet of white chrysanthemums in my hand. The flowers are delicate, their petals soft and pure, a stark contrast to the cold, hard stone that bears his name. Each petal seems to whisper a story, a memory of the times we shared. They represent truth, honesty, and loyalty, qualities that Tanner embodied. He was a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness, always standing up for what was right, always there when you needed him. His integrity was unwavering, his heart full of compassion. But chrysanthemums also symbolize death. They are a reminder of the inevitable, the inescapable end that awaits us all. Yet in their beauty, they also remind us of the life that was lived, the moments that were cherished, a reminder of the fragility of life, the permanence of loss. Each visit to this place brings a wave of emotions, a mix of sorrow and gratitude, Sorrow for the loss, gratitude for the memories. It's a delicate balance, a dance between holding on and letting go. And in that duality, I find a strange comfort. The knowledge that life and death are two sides of the same coin, that one cannot exist without the other. It's a bittersweet realization, but one that brings a sense of peace. Life and death, joy and sorrow, intertwined in a bittersweet dance. Each moment of joy is tinged with the knowledge of its impermanence, each sorrow softened by the memories of happier times. It's a cycle, a rhythm that we all must learn to navigate. I place the flowers gently on his grave, a silent promise etched in my heart. A promise to remember, to honor, to live a life that would make him proud. It's a small gesture, but one that carries a weight of meaning. To live a life worthy of the friendship we shared. To carry forward the values he held dear, to be a beacon of light in my own way. It's a daunting task, but one that I am committed to. To make the world a little brighter, a little kinder, one small act at a time. For Tanner. Because in the end, it's the small acts of kindness, the moments of compassion that truly make a difference. And that's the legacy I want to leave behind.